Hi everyone, I'm Sherry, and for today's persuasive speech, my topic is why should people go to bed early? People live busy lives nowadays. The society is operating in a rapid speed. And sometimes people complain that 24 hours a day is not enough. They have to work, they have to attend social events, study, accompany families, and get entertainment. As a result, they tend to stay up late. Since our childhood, we are taught to go to bed early by adults because staying up late would have bad influence on people. People suffer from sleeping days, and they would get up late, and hence it would be a vicious routine. What's more, it is known that staying up late is bad for health. As I myself sometimes would stay up late. After knowing that there are a lot of disadvantages it may cause to body, I strongly recommend people to go to bed early as I try to. Look around and ask the person who sits next to you. There must be someone who stayed up late last night. According to statistics, in Taiwan, 69% of people go to bed after 12 at night. What's more, among them, there are 35% even go to bed after 1 at night. So why do people go to bed so late? Some people stay up late every day, and some people do so on weekends. For some people, they say that after busy working or studying for the whole day, spending the night to have entertainment can help them refresh themselves. Well, some people argue that they do not intend to stay up late, but because they really have a lot of things to do, and so they can only sacrifice their sleep to finish their works. But is that really the proper reason for people to go to bed that? If most of them can notice the damage staying up late can cause to their bodies, they would not want to stay up late too often. In fact, they may even try their best to go to bed early. Emerson Whitwire is the professor of University of Maryland who deal with sleep problems. According to him, staying up late would lead to 3 bad effects on brains. First, the less sleep you have, the more often you make mistakes. If people don't get enough sleep, the cognitive process, mindfulness, and memory will not function well, which means people cannot perform things as they usually do, and not to stay bring out the best of them. And second, if you don't get enough sleep, you may become stupid. It is a standing dish that you may have heard it 1,000 of times but it is really backed up by research. When the connection between brains, neurons grows closer, one's learning ability will become stronger. And during sleep, brain would abandon unimportant connections and strengthen the real important connections. So if one goes to bed late and therefore there's time for him to sleep, his brain would not have enough time to perform this kind of function. And third, going to bed late will strangle people's creativity. If one goes to bed late, then he was performing some other things before sleep. He may go to bed in a hurry because there is not much time for him to sleep. And that way, he would not have enough time to think. Originally, there may be some awesome ideas, but because those ideas could be killed since he doesn't have time to breed them. Many people argue that although they go to bed late, they don't feel any difference about their body. Well, there must be some impact on your body in the long run. Those bad impacts are just not apparent enough. Once the bad impact shows off, it's too late for you to stop it from happening. Aside from the damage caused to brain, staying up late will also get people a higher chance of heart disease. According to a study, people sleeping 4 hours a day will get a higher blood pressure than people sleeping 8 hours a day. Moreover, lack of sleep will lead to decline in immunity, which means people will be so weak that they may easily get infected with contagious disease. At night, it's the high peak when our bodies are generating new cells. While people are still awake, their bodies keep in a state of consuming. and their immune system will need to put more effort in repairing cells and body tissues. As a result, people would have low resistance to diseases. Besides, if people want to keep in shape, they have better get enough sleep. While having enough sleep can help you maintain your weight, staying up late will give rise to the gain of weight. During sleep, there will be metabolism and adjustment in our body. If people sleep less, it may cause their hormones imbalance and lead to the increase in appetite. In my appearance, it is true that when you stay up late, you really want to consume more and more food. People will eat up more high-calorie food, and from this we can know that the quantity of sleep has a close connection with your body shape. Lack of sleep will also develop body asthma and cause dark circles on their one's eyes. So if people want to be good looking, they really should go to bed early. You hear some people may argue that I know staying up late can lead to a lot of disadvantage, but I just cannot go to bed early. I need to finish things on my to-do list. And if you are among people who have this statement, try to get up early instead of go to bed late. In the morning, people can usually have more time and energy to do things efficiently. If you plan to do your work or something important at night, your plan can be easily interrupted by some unexpected things. For example, it may be a sudden incident or appointment. But if you set your working time in the morning, usually there won't be so much interference. Aside from that, waking up in early hours, people can have enough time to complete things on hand. Besides, they can begin a whole new day graciously and readily instead of bearing dark circles on their eyes and preparing themselves in a hurry. When people are in a hurry, they tend to be irritated and impatient. And when people are impatient, they tend to hurt others' feelings without noticing. It will cause a great danger among people's interpersonal relationships. And as I mentioned, there are a lot of quantity of damage that staying up late may do to people. If it's not enough to warn you, I can bring you a statistic. It's based on the statistical data from mainland China. There are 201 people have been sudden death in the first half year of 2016, and they share the same quality of burning midnight oil. Since staying up late is the same as killing yourself, there is no much reason that can make you sacrifice your health. After all, there is nothing more important than life. People need to learn to strike a balance between sleep, work, and entertainment, and try to schedule everything early, spare more time for them to finish important things. If you want to be a healthy and confident person, try to get away the vicious cycle of lack of sleep by going to bed early tonight. Thank you.
Thanks, Sherry. I believe that everyone in this class is eager for enough sleep. Let's welcome our next speaker.